The first night of March and the final game of the Big East regular season brings us to New York City and the world's most famous arena, where the most dominant team in college basketball is looking to extend its winning streak to 47 games. The last Big East team to beat UConn, St. John's 3 seasons ago, is tonight the night they pull off another upset. 30 wins for the Connecticut Huskies, 19 of them in conference, their final test at the Garden against St. John's. And here is KD at this end offensively. Sarah Strong gets the first look, and that is automatic. She scored 46 points off of 33 Red Storm turnovers when they met in Hartford earlier this season. It was a stifling 88-43 win for the Huskies. A step back for Samaya Wyatt. She scored 9 points against these Huskies the first time they linked up. And that's a clever find inside. A miss by Daniela Abies, who's coming off her third double-double of the season. A wicked crossover from Sarah Strong.
I mean, a post player size, but in a guard's body. Strong using all her size on the perimeter. Whoop, the cross to the finish. Body, you see the way that she could handle that rock. That was just a great crossover, a take to the basket, and clean finish.
There's a steal for KK. Calls her own number and puts it off the window. KK Arnold, not only successful, but feared is because they've got the depth, and this year they have the help.
Absolutely. I mean, they had a great team last year, but why they won the national championship was this kid right here. Her performance, that's why she got most outstanding player in the Final Four. Talk about her journey, JB. A lot of players don't come out of it the way that Azzi Fudd has. Azzi Fudd, I mean, the best thing about her game, we see the offense, but it's the fact that she's a two-way player as well. Doing what UConn does again, getting the turnover. Those driving lanes are open. When you stay poised and move the basketball around, those are the shots that you get.
Shea doing it all in the opening minutes, slicing for 2 more. Down here, they're shooting 57% from the floor, and the pull-up falls for Azzi Fudd. 6 on the timer. Little the back cut, perfectly executed. Opening stanza. The pull-up has been her best friend. The ace with 5 to shoot, and Williams defending. A good look deep in the clock, and Brooke Moore connects. It's at 6:30 on TNT and HBO Max. Rebound poked away from Strong momentarily. She tracks it down in the corner. And here comes KK Arnold with a full head of steam and a wide open post in Sarah Williams. She's then made 3s, but that time getting to the front of the rim. Sarah Strong, so sensational. I mean,
I'll tell you what, JB, she ain't going 0 for 4 in the NCAA tournament. Can't keep that open.
Strong take for Shalana Wagner. Heckel with a full head of steam. Able to finish with the right hand. That's going to run some half-court offense here. What a dime inside. And the first bucket for Kylie Lavelle. Strong off the heel. Gets an offensive rebound. KK Arnold. No. How about a third bite at the Big Apple?
I don't think
20. And Omar, another rip through the Big East. Wagner into trouble. Shea digs it out. Here comes KK Arnold running with Azzi Fudd. Get out. Her first made 3 in the opening moments of the third quarter. Great point. You would never look at that stroke and say she missed her first 4 of the game from behind the arc.
Actually, she got that late Kobe Bryant mindset when he airballed about 20 of them before making it.
Abies finds a shooter opposite, and Brooke Moore done for St. John's. Here's the bell with her eyes up. The entry to Strong. Swing, swing. Fudd pays it off. 57% from the floor for this game. It's a nice fall away from Samaya Wyatt. We mentioned the path. Final day of the regular season here in the Big East. Zabel had it stripped. Nice hands by Hayes.
At its best.
Once again, out of stoppages. Zabel. has the answer.
Seed. However, UConn's #1 overall seed looks pretty set in stone. Yes, UConn's undefeated record jumps off the page, but I asked selection committee chair Amanda Braun if it's more than just the 0 in the loss column, and she said it is. Amanda Braun.
For the 11th time in program history, their first since 2018. Make it 47 wins in a row overall dating back to last year, meaning UConn now owns 5 of the top 6 winning streaks in NCAA history, including Big East tournament victories, 67 straight league wins as they head into the 2026 edition of the Big East tournament as the top seed.